my next installment in my Best in Beauty JAMMY Awards, and all the other 3 videos that I've done for the Best in Beauty. I did a face one, eye makeup, and then lips and brushes. I was wearing the same outfit because I filmed it in the same day, but a lot of you guys asked if I would do this video as well, so I figured, why not? And I'm kind of in the midst of decluttering my entire collection because my birthday is on January 22nd, so it's coming up, and my fiance Tyler bought me an Alex 9 drawer to go along with my other Alex drawer sets that I have. And so I've been wanting to fill it, but I've been wanting to declutter for so long, and I figured now is the time. So I've been doing that all day. My throat is kind of tired, my head kind of hurts, but I really wanted to film this as well. So the declutter videos will be up in a series. There's going to be like 15 of them because there's so many different things of decluttering. But that will start, I'm going to start uploading those very, very soon, probably within the next week, if not even sooner. So definitely subscribe or stay tuned, whatever, so that you won't miss those, because those have been really fun to film and it's very therapeutic. So today's focus will be on hair, skin, and nails, which I saw someone that I'm subscribed to, I can't remember who it was, they were doing, you know, the same idea, and one video is hair, skin, and nails, which made me laugh because I thought of the vitamins you can take, but then I thought, wait, that is absolutely genius. So that is today's focus, just to kind of wrap this whole JAMMY Awards Best in Beauty for 2014 series up. So let's start with nails. So, oh, and stains, I was swatching tons of lipsticks, that's why my hands are stained. So, the most important things when it comes to nails, and I've realized this over the past few years, is the base coat and the top coat. My favorite base coat of all time is the Revlon Color Stay base coat. It's kind of got this weird milky color to it, but it is unlike anything I've ever used. I've used the Sech Vite base coat, I've used the OPI base coat, I've used a million, and a lot of them have been really expensive, and they don't do as well as this. Now, I have heard that this is discontinued, and I about threw up because I was so sad. I bought another one of these. I only found one at Big Lots for like $1.50, so I snatched that up just the other day. And then I had posted a picture of what I bought at Big Lots that day, and then someone commented and said that they heard that it's being discontinued. I'm like, no! So, and really pretty much everything that's at Big Lots has been discontinued, so I guess that makes sense, but I'm so sad. So if you can get your hands on one of these, buy a few because they're unbelievable. I'm hoping Revlon puts out like the same thing again. I don't even know. But to go along with that, my favorite top coat is the Sech Vite top coat. It's a couple more dollars than any other brand, but that couple more dollars is worth it because it really makes your nails look professionally done. And I liked the Out the Door top coat. That's pretty good, and it's a couple dollars cheaper, but I've realized after using both of those and using the Revlon one, which I used to like, the Revlon top coat, but this is even better. And I've noticed that I'll actually get tip wear, where just the tip will wear away a little bit, whereas with any other top coat, like a whole bit of it will peel off. I'm like, what? But with this, it wears away more naturally, so I love this. My next favorite is the Sally Hansen Complete Salon Manicure in Golden Rule. Now, I don't know if this is limited edition or not, and I think someone sent it to me, but it is the most opaque gold glitter that you will ever find, and when you put this on top of like a white nail polish, I just use like a 99-cent Wet n Wild white polish that's just plain white, and then you put this on top of it, it makes the gold just boom, it looks like a wall of gold glitter, and that's exactly what you want, especially if you're doing like a golden accent nail or whatever. It is so ideal, and I haven't found another one like this, so I love it so much. I think you will too. My last nail favorite is the Orly line of nail polishes. I didn't really discover Orly until this year, and their formula is my favorite. Next to the Salon Manicure from Sally Hansen, I love that as well. But these are amazing, and you can find them at Marshall's and TJ Maxx for like $3 or $4, which is not bad compared to, I think they're like $8 or $9 at Ulta or anywhere else. This is just one that I grabbed. It's the French Manicure, which I really have liked. I got a set of this, the pinkish one, and the white French Manicure, and they're like a little bit sheer, but when you put 2 coats on, it just like when you don't have time to do your nails, but you want to look a little more put together, this is something you can easily slap on, and it adds a little bit of color, and it looks really just kind of nice and sheer and a little bit shimmery, but you don't really have to worry about messing up, and the formula is just amazing. So that's something it's kind of new to me this year, but I've really been liking. Before I get into the skincare and hair care, I wanted to show one like body product that I have been loving. And that would be the Old Spice Men's Deodorant and Wolf Thorn. And I sometimes feel so embarrassed talking about this, but I heard Mel MPHS here on YouTube talk about this a long time ago, and she was cracking me up when she talked about it, just because she's hilarious. If you don't watch her, you absolutely should. She just cracks me up. But she had started using this and she was amazed at how well it works, and I am too. It smells amazing. It's just got that blue gel like texture. It smells like Kool-Aid, really. And it works. It works. And I have been looking for a lot of natural deodorants, and you know those don't work. Is it Portlandia where they make fun of that, where they do a thing about natural deodorants? I think it is Portlandia. If you don't watch that, it is hilarious. Fred Armisen is so flippin' hilarious. But anyway, I just haven't found one that works. I've tried so many. So I tried this and it really is amazing, and it really, really works. And it has some different ingredients, which is nice. I'm sure there's still some harmful ingredients in it, because there always is if it actually works. Don't you feel that way? But it's great. Let's move on to skincare, because my skin is the best it's ever been. And I started getting into Vitacost and Paula's Choice. Like, they have their Beautypedia on Paula'sChoice.com. Even my younger brother, I mean, he's like in his 20s, but my younger brother has gotten into it, and he bought like a whole set of Paula's Choice things on there because he was looking stuff up and realized, like, wow, you can be really aware of what is good for your skin without having to go to school for it or do a ton of research. So I had him looking up the products that he's been using on that Beautypedia, and he, you know, realized like, oh man, some of these aren't good for my skin, etc. So he's gotten into it, which I think is really, really cool. These are some of the products that I love. Some of them are on there and they're listed as great for your skin, and others just aren't on there yet because either they're newer brands, whatever. But let's go ahead and dig right in. One of my favorites, now this is expensive. I didn't buy it, it came in a BoxyCharm, which was awesome. It is the Palmetto Derma Collagen Booster and Restoration Serum. It's got vitamin C and E, it's got hyaluronic acid, which is great. It's in a little pump and it's almost gone, but I got another one, again, for free. I don't know if it was with like rewards points for BoxyCharm or something, but I got another one for free, which is great. I love it. And the thing is, I guess you don't have to necessarily get this one, but just adding a serum of some kind into your skincare regimen is just so beneficial, and it puts the nutrients into your skin and you let it sink in, and then you put your moisturizer on top just to kind of lock it in. But it really makes a difference. Even if you have oily skin, it's going to help balance out that oil. I know it sounds oppositional to put an oil on your face or like a serum-y oil to prevent oiliness, but your skin is producing that oil for a reason. And this helps your skin recognize that it doesn't have to produce as much oil. I mean, it is amazing. Serums are absolutely life-changing, and you can find really inexpensive ones. I'm gonna work on a skincare video where I go through some more inexpensive routes when it comes to things like that. But the rest of these, I think, are pretty inexpensive. So, moving forward, this was a brand that I'd never even heard of. It's Humble and Lavi, and I've tried like their whole skincare regimen, and this was the standout product to me. This is the Nourishing Night Cream, and I've been using this day and night because it is amazing. It again has a pump, which I love, and I think the packaging is cute. Not that it matters, but it's kind of nice. And it just is so nice and thick, and you feel it working. You just feel, oh my gosh, it is amazing. So definitely, I mean, if you're looking for a really luxurious, but not, I don't know how expensive this is. They sent this to me a very long time ago, and I never really did anything about it, but this is the one that stood out, so I wanted to make sure I mention it. I'll find a link and put it below. I gotta look for that. Regardless, I love it. Honestly, I might need to get it again because it is amazing. The next favorite is from Vitacost.com, the next two. This is the Andalou Naturals Luminous Eye Serum. Now this I've been using on my under eye, especially during the daytime. I use a different one at night, and I've kind of switched that up. But this I use during the day before I put on concealer, and it just feels amazing. I feel like I have like little, you know, crow's feet coming in. No big deal, but I feel like it just helps soothe, and I feel like they're not quite as obvious. And I'm hoping that it's adding a lot of, I know that I'm on the Beautypedia, it ranked this as like one of the best for your skin. So I feel like it's really beneficial for my skin, and it feels better. I think it looks better. So love that. And that's a pretty good amount of product. It's It's only 0.6 fluid ounces, but that's a lot for a serum. I mean, it's gonna be a long time before I go through this. And my last skincare favorite from the year has to be the Derma-E Soothing Toner. Toners, I used to use toners all the time, but I used ones that had alcohol in it, and it ruined my skin. Absolutely ruined my skin. Some people can handle that. For whatever reason, my skin can't. And so then I'd gotten into witch hazel, but my skin, I realized after using that for a long time, I thought I liked it, but I realized that that was kind of drying my skin out too. So this stuff, it really does a great job of evening out my skin tone, of making sure that the last scraps of makeup are removed from my face after washing it. And it just, again, I've noticed a change in my skin, and I've been using this all year. This is the second bottle of this I've bought. I love it. I can't recommend this highly enough. Sometimes you just gotta take a minute, take a break. My head is hurting. I think I'm coming down with a cold, and that's why, you get that like pressure behind like your eyes and your nose and your freaking whole face. You feel like you're falling apart. That's how I feel right now. Speaking of tea, I guess we weren't speaking of it, but thinking of tea, I just placed an order on Vitacost.com for like 1,000 boxes of different yogi teas. This is a Tazo tea. It's in Rest. And if you like the taste of like rose, you would like this, but it is kind of odd. But I literally went crazy because yogi tea, I had bought like one of their detox teas, and I just liked the taste of it. And so I went on there, and I had some referral credits from you guys clicking my link. And so Tyler and I were like looking, we were like, let's get some new teas. So we're looking, and we're like, whoa, yogi tea sells like 1,000 different kinds, like some that are good for cold, some that are good for when it's that time of the month, ladies, and I mean, for everything. And we were laughing, but I was like, gosh, we might as well try some. So we ordered a lot of boxes of tea. But I'm so excited. He's so excited. We've both just been so into tea lately, which is I mean, that's such a good habit. But I can't wait to get it in the mail. I was hoping to get it today because it's snowy out and it's just a good day for tea, and I want to try some of the new ones. But so I haven't decided if I'm going to do a video on those teas. I think you will make fun of how many boxes I bought. But I'm really excited. Moving on to hair care. Now, of course, today I'm talking about hair, and my hair looks crazy. This is like my hair naturally. I just let it air dry. I was giving it a break today. My hair needs a break. But these are some of my favorite products from throughout the year. This is the Garnier Fructis Style Deconstructed Texture Teas. And this is a texturizing spray, and it's been so long, I've been waiting for the drugstore to finally sell a texturizing spray. And the idea behind those, at least for me, is when you want to get kind of that messy, tousled look, hairspray is sometimes either not enough hold or too much hold. And then dry shampoos are great up here, but it doesn't really do the same effect for the rest of your hair. And a texturizing spray kind of combines those two. And this one I think is really nice, and it's really affordable. I mean, it's $3 or $4. And it smells good. It smells like all the Garnier Fructis smells do, kind of fruity in a nice way. And it just adds that bit of texture. So if you're wanting to do a messy bun, for me, my hair can be really limp when it wants to be. When it's naturally air dried or curly, it's a little bit better. Clearly, I've got some weird texture and volume going on. That's all right. But this stuff is great for like the messy looks, or if you're wanting to braid and you don't want little bits to hang out. The texturizing spray really holds it all together and gives it some grit so that it'll hold those styles really well. And this one I think is fantastic, and it's really cheap. The other texturizing sprays out there are like $45, so this is amazing. Another type of product that's new to me is a dry conditioning spray, and I'd gotten a few and I was like, what? Like, what do I do with this? Because I'd gotten into dry shampoos for the roots, but the dry conditioning spray is for the rest of your hair. So when you're on day 2 or 3 of your hair, I can't get past day 2. Day 3, my hair looks crazy. But day 2, I'll dry shampoo the roots, and then I'll use some sort of dry conditioning spray from here down, or really from here down, just to add some, I don't know, to add a little bit of moisture. You don't want to put it up here, but you want to condition the rest so when you've brushed your hair out, it doesn't look all frizzy and crazy. This kind of pulls it back together and makes it look styled a little bit better. And this is the Pureology Fresh Approach Dry Condition Spray. I got it in one of those Allure beauty boxes that are like sold out within minutes. I finally got my hands on one, and this came in it, and I really, really like it. I still have half of it left. because I don't use it every time, but when my hair really just needs to look a little more put together on day 2, I do grab this, and it really does make a difference in how my hair looks. It looks a little bit more, less frizzy, I guess is the word. I really like it. Speaking of day 2 hair, my favorite dry shampoo is still the Batiste. Right now I'm currently using the trial size I save for traveling, so I don't use them. Even when I run out of my Batiste, I don't grab for these because I love to travel with them. But nothing I've tried compares to this. I have tried like 8 different dry shampoos, and this is still the best. For me and my hair, it doesn't, sometimes with dry shampoos, it'll work for the first like hour, but then after an hour, it's almost greasier than when it started. And this genuinely dry shampoos my hair for the entire day. And the problem is it runs out so darn fast, but I love the way the blush one smells. It does leave a white cast. I know. Everyone comments and they're like, try the brunette one, the one that's made, and I always find these for really cheap at Marshall's, and I can never find the brunette ones at Marshall's, and I don't want to buy them full price because they're not that expensive, but I'm just cheap, all right? Anyway, so I need to get the brunette one because I think I will love that even more. Right now I'm using the Herbal Essence one, and it's like in the white bottle. It's okay. Actually, I have it right here. This is the one I'm using right now, and it's okay. It's not bad, and in the realm of drugstore ones, this is, in my opinion, one of the better ones. And that's why I bought it again, because I was at the store and I needed it that day. So I couldn't find Batiste, so I did buy this, and it's okay. It's not bad, but this one is better. It's better. I wish like Sam's Club or Costco sold the Batiste in like a 10-pack. Because every time I buy it, what I should start doing is when I buy it, I should buy like 4, because I run out in a month and then I need it again, and then I'm crying because I know I'm not really crying over the dry shampoo. I'm crazy in this video. I'm sorry. My brain is cuckoo. The next favorite is this Shine Spray. Now, I've been using this instead of like oil, like that I'll put in my hair, which I do use from time to time, but I keep grabbing for this because it's easier to apply. It's the Revitalizing Shine Spray, and it's basically, from what I've gathered from using the agave oil that's just like in the dropper, that's their classic healing oil. I really liked that stuff, but I ran out of it. But I had the Shine Spray, and from what I've gathered, this is pretty much like a lightweight version of the oil, which is perfect because then it's not weighing down your hair at all, but it's adding that moisture to it. So I'll spray it all over the ends of my hair and then just run it through and making sure I'm getting a lot on the ends of my hair. And I really like it. And it's so much, it's not as messy as any other version. I kind of wish every oil was in a spray form. And like I said, it's not as thick by any means, but I really, really like this stuff. The last hair favorite I'm going to talk about is a shampoo, and it's the Neutrogena shampoo. It smells like men's hair products, but yeah, it smells like my dad. I don't know why I made a grimace, because it smells like my dad, which makes me happy, but it's not necessarily what I want my hair to smell like. But it's like $5 or $6 at the drugstore, and you can't use it all the time because, I mean, it will strip your hair of everything. But for me, when I'm going from natural hair to then heat styled hair, then back to natural hair, and I've had dry shampoo in my hair and texturizing sprays and dry conditioner, I put a lot of gunk in my hair. And like I said, today I'm giving it a break, which your hair needs a break from all the heat styling tools. So, but for the days that you have got to get all that gunk out, I do it maybe once every other week, sometimes once a week, but usually not that often. I like to use this, and it's called their anti-residue formula. It just takes everything out of your hair. Like I said, it's not great for your hair. It's probably even worse for your hair if it's color treated. Mine, I've never colored my hair, so that's not a concern of mine, but I'm not sure if it would be good for color treated. I don't really know, to be honest. I don't know much about coloring hair because I've never done it. So, but I really, really like it for that purpose alone. Like I said, you don't want to overuse it though. That is for sure. So those are all of my 2014 favorites. If you haven't seen the other Best in Beauty videos I've done for this year, where I did the face products, the eye products, and the lip products, I will link them below. You can kind of start at the beginning and work your way through. The next series I'm working on, like I said, is my declutter series and my makeup organizing. And then at the end of that, I'm gonna do my big makeup collection video updated, which I'm so flippin' excited about. So definitely subscribe and stay tuned if you'd like to catch those, and I'll catch you guys soon. Bye. The next favorite goes along with this lipstick. This was such a discovery of mine and I was so ecstatic and I can't stop wearing it. This is the Wet n Wild Mega Last lipstick and it's in the shade Rose to Fame. It is almost a perfect match for that liner. It's a little, well, I shouldn't say perfect match because it's a little bit lighter. There's the liner and there's the lipstick, but it's such a beautiful brown rose color. I don't know how else to describe it, but it's so, so beautiful. It looks amazing on its own. It does better with a lip